Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and these are your readings for mid-month of February 2020, general and love readings. Just letting you know that Mercury is turning retrograde on the 16th of February. Will be retrograde for about 3 weeks, so it is a time of logistics not working well, things breaking down, situations from the past, people coming back from the past. It's a time, of course, of turning inwards, redirecting our energy, not moving forward, but actually taking the time out to work on things and relationships that are coming back for either figuring out and clearing, or figuring out and continuing. So fixing problems of the past. So therefore, just know that it's not the time to sign on those dotted lines. It's a time of not starting new things, but working on old things. Also, I do hope that you like the art the video starts with. It does show the Piscean energy, which has been done by Maria, and her YouTube channel is Art with Maria. She is also on Instagram, so I will put the links in the description box below for those of you that are interested in what she does. She's an amazing artist, very creative. She's done a lot that I've featured in past videos, so if you're interested in seeing her work, please follow the links in the description box below. Now, why she did the Piscean painting for now is that we're having a new moon in the sign of Pisces on the 23rd of March, and that's why. So also I'd like to mention that it's still the time of Aquarius, so happy birthday to all you Aquarians, the late Aquarians. And it's also the time of Pisces after Aquarius, so happy birthday to the people who have their birthday at the beginning of the sign. Right, okay, let's get on to the videos. Again, thank you so much. Oh, one very important thing that I almost missed. For those of you that are interested in getting a reading from me, I am having trouble with my website and the form that needs to be filled out. So for those of you that have been trying to contact me through my website, which is divinedebut11.com, I haven't been getting the messages. So you can still go and purchase a reading there, but please write to me, email me at divinedebut11@gmail.com. I will put, again, my email in the description box below. All the information is there, also the cards that I'm using. I'd also like to wish you all a happy Valentine's. Hope that this time for you is a very, very emotional and very strong in connection for all of you, romantically and even emotionally, getting closer to the person that you love. It is a big birthday, let's say, of love and connection. So happy Valentine's. Hope that your wishes all come true at this time and for the rest of February. Hello, dear Aquarius. How are you all? Happy birthday to those of you that are having your birthday around about now, mid-month of February. Let's look at your love and general reading. Today is actually a very special day. It is Valentine's Day, so hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Let's look at your reading, mid-month of February 2020, please, Spirit. We have the Devil, the card of temptation. It is still very strong, the Capricorn energy that we're all working with at this time. Okay, at this time I see with the Devil card here that you are stuck in love. Now, we know that Aquarius, you're ruling planets, your ancient ruling planet is the planet of Saturn. And Saturn also rules Capricorn, so it looks as though you are going through a fair bit of hardship. There is some sort of a cycle that you're having difficulty with. We know that the devil can mean restrictions as well. You have to put extra effort. Let's take some different cards. We've got Crossroads, which is, this is Mystic Moon Oracles, and I'm also using the Lover's Tarot Path, Lover's Path Tarot, sorry, and just looking at a bit more information for you. We've got Received, and some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, of course. We've also got the Free Will. So it looks as though with the Crossroads card here, I see that there is, some of you may be having to make a choice. Crossroads also has the signposts here, so look out for signs and synchronicities. It looks as though the divine wants to wants to show you the way. So pay attention to that, because we do have the Received card here, which can mean that you will be seeing the signs, and it looks as though there is a bit of energy that there's no free will here. That's what I want to get at. In the near future, which would be the end of February, it looks as though there is some sort of freedom, and this to me says that some of you are going to be feeling footloose and fancy free. You're getting away from this temptation, and temptation in love. Temptation can be in many things, not only in love. Temptation can be really tough. It can be a vicious circle that you're going over, that you've been through again and again. So it looks as though here with the Received card, I feel as though it's saying that the lesson has been received with whoever you're dealing with. Okay, some of you, and even the hand, the way it's showing up there, it's like a stop sign. So maybe some of you have received or will be receiving the signs, the guidance, and this is as though you're saying, I've received it, now I feel free. For others of you, you may be stopping some sort of an obsession, some sort of an addiction, and you are free. I love the Free Will card here. Let's take more cards for you. We've got the High Priestess. High Priestess says that you need to use your intuition. Now, High Priestess is Virgo Pisces. So we are having a new moon in Pisces. She does have the new moon at her feet. Okay. Some of you may be receiving the signs through your intuition. Others of you even through your dreams. Okay. For those of you that everyone does connect to spirit in a different way. Some people can see messages through looking. Others listen. They hear things. Okay. So messages can come through in many different ways. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Nine of Cups, which can also be something to do with addictions. The Nine of Cups we know is a wish come true. It's a wish card, but it can also speak of being stuck, being tempted to go overboard where substances are concerned, and Pisces is exactly that. It's anything to do with escapism, drugs, medicine, food, binging. Anything that we overdo can be a temptation, even love, even, sex, anything to do with not being able to break a cycle. But here I do believe that with this hand that is saying stop, the message is received. This is going to be good. It's going to be a good outcome for you. And we've got the Three of Wands here, which can speak of expansion and growth. This can also speak of business. So there is success, an initial point of success here. With the Three of Wands, I usually see someone waiting for their ships to come through. So it looks as though the hard work of Capricorn here is actually going to pay off for you. Okay, we do have a lot of planetary activity in the sign of Capricorn. We know that Pluto, Saturn, the South Node, Jupiter, and now Mars will be joining the party. So it's still a very strong time of Capricorn. And what does Capricorn ask from you? It asks that you stand strong, you become the elder, you become the teacher, the wiser one. And that is through, of course, the temptation. It looks as though, Aquarius, you are going through some test at this time, and this can be in any area of life. That's probably why we've got the free will. Again, this could even be a test from the divine saying that you've got the free will. What are you going to do? Are you going to prove yourself and do the right thing? Are you going to stand strong and not fall back into this cycle, this difficult cycle here of temptation? We know that the devil can be really hard work. It can also speak of fears, psychological fears as well. So I feel as though, because Saturn does give the gifts, once you've stopped this and broken this vicious cycle, I think that the rewards come through. And Saturn does give very good rewards. It gives stability, it gives longevity. I want to take a couple more cards here. Now, the High Priestess, we know, is someone very spiritual. So some of you may be connecting to spirit at this time, and, you know, maybe even through religion, you may be, that may be the strength to help you get out of this tempting, vicious circle that is your, the Lover's Path tarot card here. You need to go with what your intuition tells you. Let's see what else we've got on the High Priestess. We've got the Lovers. So the Lovers is a head over heart decision. It is a divine union. Also the Lovers, which is Gemini. Gemini is also, I did say Virgo, Pisces here. Now Virgo and Gemini are both the signs that are ruled by Mercury. So Mercury is all about our perception, our logic. It's also got to do with communication. Whatever hardship you're going through, I think that it's time to put all the cards on the table. Don't keep secrets. Be open. Be clear. Because you may be dealing with someone that is in their shadow side. They are fearing the worst. They're fearing the shadows. They're fearing the darkness. They're fearing breaking free from some sort of very hard connection. This could even be just anything to do with intimacy, sex addiction as well. So the Lovers, of course, is a divine union. It is a number 6, and 6s in the tarot speak of balance. Let's take another card. Some of you may be dealing with an emotion with two different people. You do have the Choice card here, and because we've got the Three of Wands here, I'm mentioning that. So for those of you that are dealing with a relationship that's been quite narcissistic, it's time to get out of that now. You've received the lessons. It's time to break free, and you are free to move. But you need to use your logic at this time. Not only logic, but use your heart. Listen to what your heart is telling you. We just had a full moon in Leo, and Leo is all about the heart. What does your heart want? What does your heart yearn for? Some of you may be moving into another connection where there is much more freedom, and we know that with Uranus moving through the sign of Taurus, it's all about freedom. being free. And that's what Aquarius is all about. They love their freedom in any connection, whether it's friendship, whether it's business, whether it's love. They need to be able to breathe. Let's take another card. And we've got the Page of Pentacles, which can be a message coming through. This is the messenger. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is something very stable, something very physical. Page of Pentacles could be Earth, so it could be talking about Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Look out for a message. Make sure you check your inbox. You check your junk folder, because messages can get lost at this time. Let's take one more card. Page of Pentacles is holding that Ace of Pentacles. This message that is coming through has got to do with something long-term. And it can be anything to do with money, anything that is real, tangible, physical. And we've got the Knight of Cups, which is an offer of love. Now, the Knight of Cups could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Knight of Cups is someone that is not 100% certain about moving forward, usually in the traditional tarot. Here, we've got a lot of red. So Sagittarius is also in this card for me. Knight of Cups, as you can see, there's a lot of red, and this the movement is very quick. It's not like the usual water sign, which can be too over emotional and is very fluctuating where their emotions are concerned. Here we've got fire. Now, with Mars joining in the party of Capricorn, Mars is all about fire. So there is going to be a quick offer, something that's going to make you very happy. This knight is holding the Ace of Cups, and he's obviously got fire behind him. That's what's pushing him forth, and fire can be very fast, can be quite, Mars can be quite aggressive too. So it can be aggressive, but it can also be passionate. So this Knight of Cups could be someone that's got strong fire in their chart. I would say more than likely Sagittarian energy. And I feel as though for those of you that are dealing with two people, because Capricorn is the elder, you may be dealing with an older person, someone who is older. Here we've got the Knight of Cups. I feel that this is something new that's coming in for you, dear Aquarius. So this could be a new relationship, a new person, I'm wanting to say. And with the elder, narcissistic or difficult relationship, or maybe something that's, just karmically, a relationship that just karmically came to an end. Doesn't have to be only love. It can also be work related. It's time for it to clear out. Something new is coming through, dear Aquarius. So, and we know that when it's our birthday, our solar return, it's like starting your year. It's a brand new year for you. So therefore, I'm loving the fact that you've got the Knight of Cups here. As I said, make sure that you check your messages and all that, because I see some message coming in quickly. It could be someone who's got strong earth, fire and water. The signs have been mentioned already. So make sure you look out for that. And also Gemini, as I said, it's got to do with communication. Take your time. You don't need to jump into decisions quickly. Okay, it's a time of working through relationships of any sort and matters as well of any sort. So let's take a couple of Sibillas. Let's look at this offer with the Knight of Cups. We have Speranza, which is hope. We have Vedovo, which is the Three of Swords. There it is. There is someone that is mourning a past relationship, someone that has lost something. Now, Three of Swords can be heartbreak, we know. And here we've got Sacerdote, which is the priest. And the priest is like the Hierophant. Here we've got a number 13. 13 is Scorpio, which is change, transformation. And with the Sacerdote, which is the priest, we've also got the High Priestess here. So there can be a spiritual connection for those of you that have left a situation, that you are leaving a situation. This is the Eight of Cups here. So moving on, and you've gone through tough lessons because of some sort of a loss or an imbalance where relationships is concerned. There is a third party here. Doesn't have to be love. Can be even a work situation, can be a family situation. This can even be, yes, it can be a literal loss, having lost someone, someone's passed on. We do have the Sacerdote here, which again does speak of faith. It speaks of commitment. It speaks of marriage. It speaks of transformation. We've got the 13, which is Scorpio. So yes, there is a divine union here. There is connection on a spiritual level. This has been a tough lesson, dear Aquarius, that I feel is ending for you with the beginning of your birthday time now. I would say that after the Mercury retrograde, so anytime after the end of March, things should be finding up for you. I don't think, like looking roughly at the astrology and your tarot here, yes, this is for February, but it can show into the future as well. So I feel that you need to keep the faith, whatever you're going through now. Keep the faith that you are not alone. There is a commitment here. There is a contract here, and there is change, great change. I want to take just one card on the Temptation card here. Well, two cards have opened up. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So for those of you that have been stuck in a situation for quite some time, it looks as though with the Knight of Swords, this is like severing the ties. This is communicating, as I said before, putting all your cards up on the table, speaking your truth, and this Ace of Swords is ready to come down. Ace of Swords can also speak of a brand new beginning, a successful and concisive new beginning, something, some sort of clarity through the conversations, and therefore moving forth quickly, not being stuck anymore, because we've got two cards of speaking of getting stuck, struggling to get out of a situation. You've invested a lot. Now it's time for, as I said, communication is very important. And with the free will here, I love this energy for you. It's all up to you what's going to happen, dear Aquarius. It's all in your hands. You are the leading actor in this movie. You're playing the leading role in this play. So take charge. The sun is shining on you, shining on your life. It should be a very good time. All right? I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the best. Talk to you soon.